This year, I have not had to stress or overthink about my hair. I've just been living my life, letting my hair grow in these knotless braids. I just want to show you guys how you can do the same. If you're new here, hi, my name is Victoria, and I'm going to show you how to retain length with knotless braids.
So these are photos of my blowouts from last year compared to this year, and the growth has been crazy. So I'm about to share that routine with you guys.
So starting off the day, I literally just hydrate my hair with my spray bottle. It just takes like 2 to 5 minutes. All you really need is water in your spray bottle. And I like to put like herbs and Ayurveda and all those types of things. Sometimes I use aloe juice. I love to use fenugreek and rosemary tea, and I add MSM powder. So all of those things have amazing benefits, but you can literally just start with water. The goal is to keep our hair hydrated so it's not dry because dryness causes breakage. Sometimes I add oil or leave-in to my hands and then I'll rub it throughout the hair after I put my liquid. A lot of naturals just put the oil and leave-in in their bottle, shake it up, and just spray their hair. It's important to add your oil and or leave-in so that you're sealing in that liquid and moisture. And that's literally it. Just spray your hair when you need to hydrate it in the morning. Preferably warm water or warm liquid is better to use on your hair. My philosophy is something is better than nothing. If all you have is water and you're starting out your journey, then go ahead and use water. That is the key element that we need. If you want to get fancy with the herbs, I mean, go crazy. I definitely recommend fenugreek and MSM because that's when I saw the most hair growth. I like to apply mousse when needed for the hairstyle that I'm doing. Just pay attention to your hair and how dry it is or what state it's in. Either I'm leaving my hair down or I'm styling it in some type of way, and that's literally it. So usually Sunday or on the weekend, if I don't get to it on the weekend, then a random day in the week, I'm focused on moisturizing my hair and sealing my hair. This is different than just spritzing my hair. I literally just like sit down, put some music on, listen to a podcast. It's just like a self-care moment, honestly. I like to use my herbal mixture for this, or again, you can just use water, aloe vera juice, whatever you want that is a liquid. I usually separate my hair into 4 sections and then I spray my scalp with the mixture and then I spray that mixture onto the length of my hair, especially the ends, and I make sure to squeeze my braids. And you're going to continue to squeeze whatever product you're trying to get into those braids. Then for my scalp, I'm going in with a hair growth oil. I like to make my own mixture. I have carrier oils. I usually use like olive oil, avocado, maybe grapeseed, castor for sure. So you want to use carrier oils with essential oils. Like I mainly use rosemary leaves, peppermint, and tea tree is also good. Those type of oils are going to stimulate blood flow to the scalp, improve scalp health, and they have anti-inflammatory properties. I massage my scalp with my scalp massager in each section and take about 2 minutes. So by the time I'm done, that's 10 minutes of scalp massaging. I just be enjoying myself. Like it's just my time when I'm like oiling my scalp and everything. And I just really be into the music. Now the oils are already in your hand. You're just gonna run that down your hair. All right, now it's time to apply your leave-in. So you're just gonna go ahead with any leave-in of your choice. I love Shea Moisture's leave-ins, TGIN, just any type of leave-in that makes your hair feel good and that you know will moisturize your hair. So you're gonna go ahead and put that, especially on the ends first, and work that from root to tip. All right, now it's time for the grease or butter, right? I learned this method from Deanna East. Her YouTube channel is called Glow in Peace. This is where I learned that you have to seal your ends, especially if that's where our hair is breaking off. So you're going to focus on the ends by putting the grease or butter on those ends and slowly working it up towards the top of your hair, not the root. We don't want to put grease on our scalp, okay? Like we gotta lock in with this grease, okay? Because it's basically like the lock method, and if you have fine strands, delicate hair, type 4 hair that has all those characteristics, you want to make sure that all the moisture is sealed by that grease. All right, so the ends are the oldest parts of your hair, right? I just want to touch on this again. You need to treat your hair like you treat your elders, okay? They are the foundation. You need to respect them. You need to take care of them. You need to be careful with them. So some greases you could use is like, I started using the Blue Magic Shea Butter grease. You could also just use regular shea butter, that's a butter. You could use the olive oil Palmer's grease. That one I started using because of the YouTuber My Natural Academia. Let's get into washing. Let's go into like my simple routine. I hop in the shower and it literally takes me like 10 minutes. I go and I'm not even sectioning my hair. I'm putting the shampoo, preferably something that's not stripping. I focus on the roots and I wash once or twice, depending on the level of buildup I have. I like to use the Suave Peppermint shampoo. I find it cleansing and non-stripping at the same time. Then I just go in with my conditioner. I use the Parabella Aussie Moist Dupes and I just work that throughout my hair. I just leave that in for like 5 minutes. Yeah, and then I just rinse it out and I'm done. That's my simple wash routine. Now for my more thorough routine, before I actually start washing my hair, I decide if I want to do a treatment. So I'm deciding, does my hair need a protein treatment or does it need moisture right now? And then I go ahead and make that mixture or treatment beforehand. So I'll usually add this to my conditioner. I'll add stuff like shea butter, olive oil, castor oil. You can add honey. It's a great humectant and really moisturizes your hair. I've also started adding Ayurveda. I've started adding powders, moringa, amla. Those things can really strengthen your hair. And I don't deep condition every time I wash. So I deep condition twice a month or maybe once a month. I'll section my hair for this deep condition or treatment because I want to make sure all my hair gets the conditioner because your hair is braided, so not every strand is accessible. So I leave in my treatment or deep conditioner for about an hour or two, and then I go ahead and rinse it out, and then I put it on a microfiber towel, put it up, and I'm done. So I would usually, when I'm done washing my hair, I usually go straight into the thorough moisture routine I just told you, or I do it the next day. Okay, so let's talk about installation. Of course, having somebody install your knotless braids is amazing. Like, it's just a regular salon experience. But with our common understanding, we know that we want the stylist to have our best interest in mind, and a lot of times that just isn't the case. Because I haven't found like a stylist that would cater to my hair's needs and how delicate my hair is, I honestly just can't afford to have my hair break after how far I've come. So I do my own knotless braids right now. So your hair should be nice and prepped with having done like a protein treatment or moisture treatment, whatever you feel like your hair needs. So for installation, I wash my hair the evening prior and make sure my hair has time to dry because that next morning I'm going in to blow dry my hair. When you're blow drying your hair, of course, you're going to use a heat protectant / leave-in, and I use low heat and gradually make it up to high heat. You're going to want to make sure to just do a little trim or dusting before your hair goes into the style because you don't want any dusty, crusty ends to be installed into braids for like several months at a time. I like my hair to be blow dried for parting, mainly because parting your hair when it's in its natural state doesn't get you as much precision as you would want. So during the braiding process, the way I moisturize is a little similar to my thorough moisturization technique that I just showed you, except that I skip the liquid step and I just apply leave-in and then grease. I have a water-based leave-in, so my hair is still getting moisturized, so I'm putting that in, and then I'm also adding the grease so my hair doesn't completely revert. Last thing is I seal my ends with nail glue, and voila, we are done. Beautiful knotless goddess braids. Okay, so let's talk maintenance, right? I keep this style for 4 months, and this is a long-term protective style, okay? It is imperative to keep your braids in for this period of time to avoid breakage, manipulation, when you're detangling, all the things you would have done in that 4-month period. Everything you would do to your hair in that span, you are completely eliminated, which is why this method works. The key to this is you are doing these habitual things over the span of 4 months, which makes it so effective. So I told you what I do on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. Let me share with you what I'm doing on a monthly basis to maintain the braids in the hair. So after the first month has gone by, I'm definitely redoing the front of my hair. Now the second month, I can just redo it again, or you can also retwist your hair. Oh, because these are knotless bohemian or goddess braids, if those pieces are looking raggedy or they look, a lot of times they'll just piece themselves together. Whether you do it on a monthly basis or every 2 months, is take out those pieces and crochet some new pieces. You can also apply mousse on, a weekly basis and detangle them yourself. I like to use a brush to gather all the hair at once, and I brush the ends of the hair, especially when I'm gonna have my hair out. A lot of times I wear my hair in a braid, so it doesn't matter, and I kind of fix it that way. So the end of the second month going into the third month, this is when you're going to want to actually redo your entire head, or just redo the parts that can be seen. So this is the front, this middle section, and this middle back section. Okay, so this is going to take about 2 weeks total, because you need 1 week to take out the hair and you need a second week to install the hair. This whole process, honestly, it's chill. Like if you just take some braids out like each day, it's really chill. You'll be done by the end of the week. While you're doing that, you can put your hair in a bun, you can put your hair in a braid, you can put your hair in a clip. No one has to know that you're undoing your hair, which is what I love. So what you'll do is you'll twist the pieces that you've taken out. When I'm done refreshing, I just feel like, like I can, it's like a breath of fresh air, because then I can enjoy the rest of the 2 months or 1 month or whatever, how long I have left of this protective style. So for the 4th month, you are preparing to take the hair down. Like just get ready to undo your hair. So this process is going to be quicker. I would recommend you take like 2, 3, 4 days. The 4th day, that is the same day you're gonna wanna wash your hair, like at the same time, right? Yeah, that's it. You would do that process and then we literally restart all over again. It's gonna be wash day, blow dry, style, braids. So you're literally doing a cycle, right? 3 times a year, and you can actually see progress. For a long time, I didn't have any type of routine. And again, I am trimming every 4 months. You're just doing a dusting or a trim when you have your hair blown out like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I even know naturals who like trim once a year, or they trim every 6 months. So yeah, y'all do the math, okay? If they want you to trim every 4 weeks, and your hair grows ½ an inch every month or 4 weeks, it just doesn't make sense. So what you're gonna do is more of a search and destroy method. You're just gonna look for ends that look, it's split ends, crazy, bro. I have a whole hair channel, I forgot. It's called Split Ends. I was saying dead ends. Anyway, like Will on a Whim says, split ends are like fake friends, cut them off. So yeah, that is the end of this video. If you take away one thing, I would say keep your hair hydrated. Just spritz your hair when needed. Don't let those braids get your eye. I hope you live your best, delicious life with knotless braids while your hair is growing and thriving and you're retaining that length and getting longer and you're hitting those goals. So that is it. I'll see you guys in my next video. Y'all know the vibes. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.